They walked into the villa looking for love. They walked out looking completely different. New noses, new lips, new jawlines, new bodies. Some of them admit it. Some of them swear it's just good genes. And some of them have literally posted the receipts, clinic addresses, price tags, and all. Tonight, we're counting down 20 Love Island stars, from the UK villa to the US version, who spent small fortunes transforming their faces and bodies before, during, and after their time on the show. Some spent hundreds, some spent tens of thousands, and by the end of this list, you will never look at a no-filter Instagram caption the same way again. Stick around because number 1 spent more on her face than most people spend on a car, and she filmed almost all of it. Let's get into it. Number 20. Jake Cornish. Let's start with the one guy on this list who didn't touch his face at all. Jake Cornish walked into the 2021 villa with a hairline that was already starting to recede, and by the time cameras caught up with him again, it was gone. Not the hair, the receding part. Jake had a hair transplant at KSL Clinic after opening up about years of self-consciousness over his thinning hairline. The result speaks for itself. A completely filled-in, straight hairline that looks nothing like the guy fans watched fall for Liberty Pool. It's a quiet reminder that cosmetic procedure doesn't always mean lips and cheekbones. Sometimes it's just a man who wanted his confidence back. Small procedure, massive difference. And honestly, one of the least controversial glow-ups on this entire list. But it only gets bigger from here. Number 19. Arabella Chi. Arabella Chi has always looked like she stepped off a runway, which makes sense since she actually is a model. But even runway-ready faces get tweaked. Arabella has openly discussed getting lip filler in the past, and it's been widely reported she's had some facial filler too. Here's the twist though, she didn't just get it done and move on. In 2021, she went public about having some of that filler dissolved, including work around her Cupid's bow, chasing a more natural look instead of the fuller, filtered aesthetic so many Islanders lean into. It's a rare move in reality TV. Most contestants go bigger. Arabella went back. Coming up, one Islander who's had not one, but 2 nose surgeries. And it wasn't for looks. Number 18. Georgia Harrison, 315 to 430. If you remember Georgia Harrison from her Towie days, then you already know the transformation is real. Compare her old red carpet photos to now, and the shift is obvious. Thinner brows, heavier makeup, thinner-looking lips back then, versus the fuller, softer look she has today. Georgia has confirmed the 2 big changes herself, lip filler and a boob job. She's never hidden it. In interviews since, she's talked openly about the work, treating it the same way she'd talk about a haircut. No shame, no mystery, just confirmation straight from the source. But the next name on this list didn't just get 1 nose job, she got 2, and neither one was about vanity. Number 17. Georgia Steele. Georgia Steele was just 20 years old when she entered the villa back in 2018. By the time she walked into Love Island, All Stars years later, fans could barely recognize her. In 2020, reports surfaced that Georgia had a face-tightening laser procedure, the kind that intentionally creates a controlled wound in the skin to trigger collagen production. She called it super gentle and natural on Instagram. She's also confirmed lip fillers, Botox, a boob job, and a Botox brow lift. A nose job has been rumored too, though Georgia herself has never confirmed that particular one. What makes Georgia's case interesting is the sheer volume of change compacted into just a few years. The kind of transformation that makes fans do a double take mid-episode. And speaking of double takes, wait until you see what one Islander did to her teeth alone. Number 16. Molly Smith. Molly Smith's transformation is a 2-parter. First came the boob job, about a year after her original 2020 villa stint. Something she said made her feel far more confident, especially in her modeling work, where she'd previously felt like she wasn't filling it out. Then, right before stepping back into the villa for All Stars, Molly posted about getting a full teeth transformation, tagging the dentist behind her new veneers with the caption, "Happiness looks good on me." 2 procedures, years apart, both driven by the same thing: confidence. Molly's been refreshingly open that she doesn't push surgery on anyone, but she's not going to pretend it didn't happen either. Next up is an Islander who's been getting tweakments since she was 18 years old. Number 15. Jess Gale. Jess Gale, one half of the famous Gale twins, works in aesthetics, so it should surprise absolutely no one that her glow-up is one of the most talked about in Love Island history. Now, Jess has said she's been getting filler and Botox since she was 18. Ahead of her All-Stars return, she was filmed getting a new procedure done to her nose, a treatment her own brand said cost roughly £200. She also regularly maintains hair extensions and lash treatments. Because Jess works in the industry herself, a lot of her regular maintenance likely comes at little to no cost, which raises an interesting question about just how normalized these procedures have become behind the scenes of reality TV. But normalized is one thing. What Islander number 14 did to her chin is something else entirely. Number 14. Lucinda Stafford. Lucinda Stafford first addressed cosmetic work all the way back in 2021, insisting her signature big lips were natural and that any filler from years prior had long since dissolved. Fast forward to her return for All Stars, and an aesthetics clinic posted a full before and after of her, revealing tear trough filler, chin filler, a jawline slimming treatment, fresh lip filler, and Profilo skin booster injections. Reports suggest Lucinda spent over £1,000 on fillers alone ahead of her return. It's a complete reversal from her original stance. Proof that even Islanders who once denied having work done often come back years later with an entirely different face. Coming up, the Islander whose transformation costs have been estimated in the 5 figures. Number 13. Hannah, Love Island All Stars. Hannah's transformation ahead of All Stars is considered one of the most dramatic glow-ups the franchise has ever seen, and the price tag reportedly backs that up. Estimates put the cosmetic work Hannah had done before stepping back into the villa at around £32,000. That figure alone puts her near the top of every Islander surgery spend list circulating online, and it's part of why her entrance was such a talking point among longtime fans who remembered her original season. When the transformation is that dramatic, the villa notices, and so does everyone watching at home. But even £32,000 isn't the biggest number on this list, not even close. Number 12. Charleen Murphy. Charleen Murphy might be one of the most transparent Islanders in the show's history, and that's exactly why she's higher up this list. Ahead of her 2026 villa appearance, Charleen documented her cosmetic journey across social media, saying she wanted fans to see the truth rather than assume she woke up looking that way. Her list includes years of regular Botox in her forehead, frown lines, smile lines, and even her nose, masseter Botox to manage jaw clenching, lip filler that she later had fully dissolved and restarted from scratch, chin and jawline filler, a minimal rhinoplasty, a breast augmentation, and skin and hair boosters using HIFU treatment. Altogether, her total cosmetic spend before entering the villa has been estimated at around £14,000. What sets Charleen apart isn't just the list, it's that she filmed almost every step of it, clinic visits included. But our next Islanders transformation raised a very different kind of question. About age. Number 11. Tina Rad. Tina Rad's before and after has become one of the most talked about glow-ups from the current era of the show. After leaving the villa, Tina finally addressed the speculation directly on ITV's The Rundown, admitting, "I've changed a lot, I've lost a lot of weight, I've had stuff done, that's not hard to see." Fans had already pieced together a likely breast augmentation from a cryptic Instagram caption referencing a 6-week recovery period. Combined with significant weight loss, the shift from her 2022 photos to now is dramatic enough that even casual viewers do a double take. What makes Tina's case notable is the honesty. No denial, no dodging. Just confirmation on national television. Next, 2 Islanders whose surgeries were confirmed by their own surgeons. Number 10. Megan Barton-Hanson. Megan Barton-Hanson has never been shy about her cosmetic journey, and it's one of the most extensive on the UK side of the franchise. Megan has openly discussed spending thousands across multiple procedures: a breast augmentation, a rhinoplasty, dental work to redesign her smile, and years of lip filler and Botox on top of that. Her transformation from her pre-Love Island photos to her current look is one of the most significant of any Islander from her original 2018 season. Unlike a lot of stars who dodge the question, Megan has treated her surgery journey almost like a personal brand, talking through the recovery, the cost, and the why behind each decision in detail across interviews over the years. But the next Islanders nose job was confirmed not by her, but by the surgeon who performed it. Number 9. Huda Mustafa. Huda Mustafa's transformation from Love Island USA became one of the most viral before and after stories the franchise has ever produced. Old photos show a completely different Huda. No freckles, honey blonde hair, and a noticeably different nose structure. Huda has confirmed she underwent a rhinoplasty, and the surgeon who performed the procedure, Dr. Mohammed Dilber, publicly posted her post-surgery photos himself, revealing the operation happened just 2.5 months before she entered the villa. According to reports, Huda also underwent a breast augmentation before the show that she's since described as botched. A detail that adds a much heavier layer to her glow-up story than a simple before and after. Fame came fast for Huda, so did the scrutiny over every inch of her transformation. Coming up, the Love Island USA bombshell accused of starting her cosmetic journey as a literal teenager. Number 8. Vanna Einerson. Vanna Einerson's Love Island USA debut set off one of the messiest surgery speculation storms in the show's recent history. Vanna herself confirmed one major procedure directly, saying plainly, "Of course I got my boobs done. I'm just a girl." She denied having any work done on her body beyond that. But online, old photos from years before her debut sparked a wave of speculation that her facial changes may have started as early as her mid-teens. Claims Vanna has pushed back on, insisting she was born with it. The gap between what's confirmed and what's alleged is exactly what makes Vanna's story so divisive. A boob job she owns publicly, and a much bigger rumor she flatly denies. Now we're entering the top 7, where the price tags start getting seriously heavy. Number 7. Chloe Ferry. Chloe Ferry only had a brief crossover moment with the Love Island world, but her cosmetic surgery journey is one of the most extensive of anyone on this entire list. Best known from Geordie Shore, Chloe has undergone breast augmentation, a rhinoplasty, and multiple rounds of facial filler over the years. A transformation so dramatic it's been documented across nearly a decade of reality TV appearances. Her face and body today share almost nothing in common with her earliest TV appearances. Chloe has never pretended otherwise. If anything, she's built part of her public persona around being completely unfiltered about the work she's had done. But the next Islander turned her entire face upside down. Fillers, Botox, and a boob job, all before she even got famous. Number 6. Alexandra Kane. Alexandra Kane's cosmetic journey has quietly become one of the more extensive ones from the franchise's earlier seasons. She's confirmed lip fillers, Botox, and a range of non-surgical skin treatments, including skin tightening and regular facials, all part of maintaining what she's described as her best look. Unlike some of the bigger surgical transformations on this list, Alexandra's changes have been more gradual and maintenance-based, which is exactly why casual fans might not clock just how much work has actually gone into her look over the years. It's a slower burn than some of the more dramatic entries on this countdown, but a lot of small procedures add up fast. Now, the top 5. And number 1 is going to make your jaw drop. Literally. Number 5. Faye Winter. Faye Winter has been one of the most upfront Islanders about her cosmetic journey since finishing as a finalist on her original season. She's openly discussed a breast augmentation, lip fillers, Botox, and temporary filler in both her jawline and chin, a combination that's completely reshaped her look compared to her pre-fame photos. Faye has talked candidly in interviews about why she chose each procedure, treating the conversation the same way she'd discuss a skincare routine rather than something to hide. Her honesty has made her something of a go-to reference point whenever cosmetic surgery in the villa comes up in the press. She's rarely the one dodging the question. Only 4 Islanders left, and the spending is about to get serious. Number 4. Anna Vakili. Anna Vakili's voluptuous, glamorous look didn't happen by accident, and she's never claimed it did. Anna has confirmed breast augmentation, lip fillers, and Botox, describing her journey with cosmetic surgery as something that genuinely boosted her confidence rather than something she regrets. Her transformation since her original season has become one of the more referenced examples of a Love Island star who leaned fully into cosmetic enhancement as part of her public image. What separates Anna from some names further down this list is how consistently she's talked about it. Not a one-time confession, but an ongoing, open conversation across years of interviews. 3 Islanders left, and these next 3 spent life-changing money. Number 3. Olivia Attwood. Olivia Attwood's transformation spans nearly her entire time in the public eye. Since her original season, Olivia has confirmed breast augmentation, lip fillers, Botox, and dental work to redesign her smile. a combination of surgical and non-surgical work that's completely shifted her appearance compared to her early TV days. She's spoken about it openly across multiple interviews and her own TV projects, never dodging questions about what's been done or why. Olivia's case is a reminder that for a lot of these stars, the transformation isn't a single moment. It's a years-long evolution playing out in real time in front of millions of viewers. Now, the final two, and they might be the most dramatic transformations on this entire list. Number 2, Molly May Hague. Molly May Hague's cosmetic journey is arguably the most publicly documented transformation and reversal story to ever come out of the villa. At the height of her post-Love Island fame, Molly May had extensive dermal filler in her lips, jaw, and cheeks, along with composite bonds over her natural teeth. But in one of the more unexpected pivots in reality TV history, Molly May later reversed much of it, dissolving her fillers, removing the composite bonds, and documenting the entire going natural process across her own YouTube channel. It's a rare full-circle story. Heavy cosmetic enhancement at her peak fame, followed by a very public undoing of almost all of it years later, in front of millions of subscribers. And now, the number 1 Islander on this entire list, the one whose combined cosmetic spend puts everyone else on this countdown to shame. Number 1, Amber Gill. Amber Gill won her season of Love Island as one of the most confident, unfiltered contestants the show has ever produced. But behind that confidence is a cosmetic journey that's been unfolding for years. Amber has confirmed lip filler placed under her eyes, and a 2,500-pound chin liposuction and contouring procedure. She's also spoken candidly about the risks, describing an incident where an untrained practitioner injected filler too deeply, causing her eyebrows to visibly droop. Rather than hide the fallout, Amber turned it into a public warning, urging fans to be careful about who they trust with their face. What earns her the number 1 spot isn't just the list of procedures. It's the combination of surgical work, non-surgical maintenance, and total transparency about what's gone wrong along the way. In an industry full of Islanders who dodge the question entirely, Amber has made honesty about cosmetic surgery part of her actual platform. 20 Islanders, countless procedures, and one very clear pattern: reality TV fame and cosmetic surgery have become almost impossible to separate. Some of these stars regret nothing. Some have quietly reversed years of work. And some are still adding to the list right now, ahead of whatever villa comes next. Which transformation shocked you the most? Drop the name in the comments, and if you want us to rank the most expensive reality TV surgery journeys of all time next, smash that like button and let us know. Subscribe to Spotlight Tale, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next one.